I'm Jen, and if you're anything like me, you know what it's like to be consumed by anxiety and worry. And there's plenty to worry about. Health, friendships, conflict, school, tests, choosing a major, graduating college, finding work, keeping work, advancing at work, money, retirement, student loans, buying a house, getting a date, getting a second date, getting married, staying married. Can we have kids? Should we have kids? How to raise kids? Our kids' future, our kids' dating, our kids' wedding, our kids' marriage. We will have grandkids. You get the point. Life's full of things that can make us anxious. But here's something that maybe you've never considered before. Nobody is born a worrier. Maybe you've never thought about this, but for most of us, worry is a learned behavior. There are some exceptions where neurological and biological issues create anxiety that must be addressed in deeper ways, but for the majority of us, our anxiety is learned, which is actually very good news, because any behavior that is learned can also be unlearned. So let's start by defining the problem. What causes anxiety? Why do we worry? Worry and anxiety are caused by uncertainty. We worry when something feels out of our control. We feel anxious whenever we don't feel in control. Anxiety is the emotion of inner fear that's produced because the future is uncertain, and we're afraid that uncertain future is going to cause us to lose something. So how do you overcome it? Well, the way many of us do it is by trying to control our own future and remove all the uncertainty. We try to control relationships, minimize risks, save enough to alleviate our fears, and orchestrate the outcome in our lives. Or, to say it another way, we try to play God. Only God has full control of outcomes. Only God can be certain about the future. So whenever we try to control our own futures, we're assuming a role that is not ours to assume. And worse, we're assuming a role we are doomed to fulfill. We know intellectually that we can't control everything, but until we practically accept and live that way, then worry will inevitably consume us. Anxiety is always the byproduct of trying to be someone we're not capable of being. So overcoming worry and anxiety begins with acknowledging, I'm not in control. And I can't control my future. It starts with admitting and accepting my limitations and refusing to assume roles I'm incapable of fulfilling. So how do we do that? Well, join me for session 2 to find out.